Japan, a nation forged in volcanic fire and sculpted by the tides of time, boasts a history as captivating as its cherry blossoms are fleeting. Nestled on an archipelago off the coast of mainland Asia, Japan has charted a unique course through the annals of history. From ancient times to the modern era, Japan's story is one of resilience, adaptation, and an enduring spirit. The earliest traces of human habitation in Japan date back millennia, whispering tales of prehistoric hunters and gatherers. As centuries melted into millennia, these early inhabitants laid the groundwork for a civilization that would rise to become a beacon of culture and innovation in East Asia. From the mythical origins of its imperial line to the bustling metropolis it is today, Japan's journey through time is a testament to the human spirit's capacity for transformation and endurance. The following sections will delve into the rich tapestry of Japan's past, exploring the key periods and events that have shaped this island nation's identity. From the ancient emperors to the rise of the samurai, from periods of isolation to its emergence as a global power, Japan's history is a captivating saga that continues to unfold today. The earliest chapters of Japan's story are shrouded in the mist of prehistory, but archaeological evidence provides glimpses into the lives of its first inhabitants. The Jomon period, spanning from roughly 14,000 to 300 BCE, is named for the distinctive cord-marked pottery crafted by its hunter-gatherer societies. These early communities thrived along Japan's coasts and river valleys, relying on fishing, hunting, and gathering for sustenance. The Jomon people were skilled artisans, creating intricate pottery, bone tools, and exquisite clay figurines known as dogu. Around 300 BCE, a new wave of cultural influence arrived from mainland Asia, ushering in the Yayoi period. The Yayoi people introduced wet rice agriculture to Japan, transforming its society and laying the foundation for settled village life. They also brought with them bronze and iron-working techniques, leading to the development of new tools and weapons. The Yayoi period witnessed the emergence of powerful clans and the beginnings of social stratification, setting the stage for the rise of a more unified Japan. The transition from the Jomon to the Yayoi periods marked a pivotal moment in Japanese prehistory. The adoption of new technologies and agricultural practices led to population growth, social complexity, and the emergence of distinct cultural identities. As the Yayoi period progressed, powerful leaders emerged, vying for control and laying the groundwork for the establishment of a unified Japanese state. As the Yayoi period drew to a close, Japan's disparate clans began to coalesce into larger political entities. By the 3rd century CE, the Kofun period had dawned, characterized by the construction of massive burial mounds, or kofun, for powerful rulers. These elaborate tombs, often shaped like keyholes, contained lavish grave goods, including bronze mirrors, weapons, and intricate jewelry, reflecting the growing wealth and power of the ruling elite. The Kofun period witnessed the rise of the Yamato clan, who claimed descent from the sun goddess Amaterasu. By the 6th century, the Yamato had established themselves as the dominant power in central Japan, laying the foundation for the imperial system that would endure for centuries. With the introduction of Buddhism from Korea in the mid-6th century, Japan underwent a period of profound cultural transformation. Buddhist teachings, art, and architecture flourished alongside existing Shinto beliefs, creating a rich spiritual tapestry that continues to shape Japanese culture today. The Asuka period, from 592 to 710 CE, marked a turning point in Japanese history. Named for the Asuka region where the imperial court was located, this era witnessed the flourishing of Buddhist art, the adoption of a written language based on Chinese characters, and the establishment of a centralized government based on the Chinese model. The Taika reforms of 645 aimed to strengthen imperial authority, weaken the power of local clans, and create a more centralized bureaucracy. These reforms laid the groundwork for the development of a powerful and centralized Japanese state. Section 4. The Age of Samurai, Feudalism and Warfare. Following the relative stability of the Nara period, Japan entered a new era marked by the rise of warrior culture and feudalism. During the Heian period, power gradually shifted away from the imperial court in Kyoto to a warrior aristocracy known as samurai. These skilled horsemen and swordsmen pledged loyalty to powerful lords in exchange for land and protection. The samurai code of Bushido emphasized honor, loyalty, martial prowess, and a willingness to die for one's master. The Kamakura shogunate, established by Minamoto Yoritomo, marked the beginning of Japan's feudal era. The shogun, a military dictator, held real power, while the emperor remained as a figurehead. During this period, Japan faced external threats for the first time, repelling Mongol invasions in 1274 and 1281. The Kamakura shogunate eventually gave way to a period of instability and warfare. The Ashikaga shogunate attempted to restore order, but ultimately succumbed to internal conflicts and the rise of powerful feudal lords known as daimyo. The Sengoku period, or Warring States period, was a time of near-constant warfare as rival daimyo battled for supremacy. This chaotic period witnessed the emergence of iconic figures like Oda Nobunaga, Toyotomi Hideyoshi, and Tokugawa Ieyasu, who would ultimately unify Japan under a new shogunate. Section 5. Beneath the shogunate, the Edo period. In 1603, Tokugawa Ieyasu, victorious after years of warfare, established the Tokugawa shogunate in Edo, present-day Tokyo. The Edo period ushered in over 2 centuries of peace, stability, and cultural flourishing. The Tokugawa regime implemented a strict social hierarchy with the samurai class at the top, followed by farmers, artisans, and merchants. Christianity, seen as a threat to shogunal authority, was strictly prohibited. The Edo period witnessed a blossoming of Japanese art, literature, and theater. Woodblock printing flourished, producing iconic ukiyo-e prints depicting scenes from everyday life, landscapes, and beautiful courtesans. Kabuki theater, known for its elaborate costumes, dramatic makeup, and stylized acting, captivated audiences of all classes. The Tokugawa era also saw the rise of haiku poetry, a concise and evocative form that captured the essence of nature and the human experience. While the Edo period brought peace and prosperity, it also saw Japan increasingly isolated from the outside world. The Tokugawa shogunate implemented a policy of sakoku, or closed country, restricting trade and contact with foreign nations. This isolation, while preserving Japanese culture, would ultimately leave Japan vulnerable to the encroaching influence of Western powers in the 19th century.